Hey! I was gonna play this alone, but I figured I'd hop on and do this live. I've been meaning to catch up, and now with I gotta lower the volume. Now with Bianca Stigmata here, I'm like right back where I left off. Hey, Akazuki, what's up? Hey, Kazio, what's up? Glitch? Tantao? Zav, how are you? Cramming? I know it's a little late. We're not going to be here too long. Bo, what's up? Late night stream, yeah. Hal, yeah, I thought about you when I was pushing go live. What's up, Nicole? Should probably read this out loud, huh? This is how humans fire a brass bullet. It has 2,800 joules of kinetic energy. Travels at 868 meters per second and can take down most animals on the continent. The father told his son, "Life is great, but .300 Magnum is greater because it can take away any life with ease. It makes no difference whether that life is theirs or ours. We are just one of many life forms." For some reason, Roland still remembers this scene that he once witnessed. But he only knew how to act back then. He didn't have any question. The script was there. He only had to follow it to earn money, as well as a chance to live. Oh, this is Roland's backstory. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love Bianca. He had always been living in lies and believed in the rules that were born in them. But lies could easily be proven wrong with some proper thinking. Does the power to take lives really make something great? It's nothing but an arrogant boast. To Roland, struggling for survival amidst a world that ignores the importance of life should be called great instead. That is the real world. He enjoys watching infected constructs beg for the mercy of the Ascension Network, fragile flowers that shatter after breaking free from the greenhouse, but still struggling to maintain the last bit of consciousness. And the innocent white that was born from the scarlet virus. Those eyes had witnessed infinite despair. Still, she continued to venture toward her target. That white figure pulled him out of hell. The closer he approached her, the more he believed that she was the only truth he would seek. But he lost her. What if he never finds Luna again? What if everything gets loose and lost? Where can he go then? Hey, Satya. His values and purpose will all go down with the lighthouse. How will he be different from many years ago when he stood in the real park with despair? Shaken inside, Roland hears a well-timed chuckle from the darkness. Hermano, you look confused. The young man in Roland's mind wears a clean and simple outfit. He is smiling. Oops. The smile looks taunting in contrast to Roland's gloomy face. You seem upset when I show up, but still, you picked me, not... Oops. Is he not here? Which means... I see. The illusion disappears and shows up again in a look that Roland is more familiar with. What did you learn? You have an idea, a target. You have a mission, but you don't know how to complete it. Because nobody can give you a reply without being questioned by you. That's why I'm here. Eureka. Guess all you want. But what do you have to say? I know you don't want to see me, but rest assured, hermano, in this world, anyone can leave you. But I won't, and I can't. This is my fate, and yours too, don't you think? Well, hermano, do you have any clue? Get it done. My body is yours for now. Your body? What sort of impression do you have of me, hermano? Some electronic ghost may be able to hack into the mind of constructs through special frequencies and replace the host's memory with theirs. But all I can do is stay with you and face you to the last moment. I don't come from outside, and I'm not another you either. I'm just that more honest side of yours. I cannot interfere with your future. I can only bring up those things that you didn't want to confront. Whether you like it or not, whatever you're going to do with them, they are there. So what's this thing that I don't want to face? Relax, Hermano. I can see you arguing back now. For now, just do what you feel like doing. You want to take action, and that isn't a bad thing. Roland's vision is interrupted by the rustling and crunching of gravel. He turns his head around immediately. Lamia changed a pose to make her legs more comfortable, but she is still hibernating. I don't think you need to keep such a watchful eye on her. As far as I can recall, you used to get along a lot better. That doesn't mean I can let my guard down, especially in this situation. Just look at me, Hermano. Roland raises his right hand. It still obeys his mind, but looks nothing like what he remembers. So what? You were never a coward. Has this new body changed you that much? Hey, how are you? The Jai? Appreciate you swinging by. I'm glad that you're enjoying all the content. I'm really well. I'm just hanging out, doing a little bit of PGR because it's a new patch came out, and I'm trying to get back on the horse. So I'm playing this, one of my favorite games. Just haven't been able to play it as much as I wanted to. What's wrong with that? I won't have another chance next time. I did hear about it. I'm going to take a look at it at some point. I'm lucky to still be alive, so I must carefully think about how to properly spend the second life. You would throw away even your own life, yet there you are. Here you are, suddenly getting nervous over something given by others. Maybe you are right. No. If you want to be a coward, you should have been that way from the beginning. You know very well to be cautious about things you don't understand. So why would you rely on this new body that you aren't familiar with? I saw it was just one update. They increased the trigger speed, reduced the health bar for King of Puppets. I definitely want to take a look. They increased the stagger damage or stagger chance. This life may be given by the merciful one, but it's still yours. It's your choice, your consequence, your soul. Everything about it belongs to you. If you want to fight, to die, or to do stupid things, you do it by yourself. You do it yourself. You do it yourself. Look at you. So detached and paranoid. You made yourself this way. Looks like you are right. Roland's expression relaxes slightly and gives a chuckle. With his nerves loosened, he gazes around the place. It is, or used to be, a low-ceiling hut. Bombshells destroyed one of the walls, as well as half of the southeastern pillar, making its roof slightly tilted. Oh, yo, speaking of patches, this Punishing Grey Raven patch is so clean. I love the quality of life improvements they've done on the PC. Finally, escape doesn't mean close game. Escape means go backwards to the previous menu. The way that it's set up so you see your dailies is so much cleaner. It's so cool. Still, the remaining structures are intact, making the room at least more comfortable than some random cave. Lamia would probably agree. She curls up like a cat, occupying a corner of the room. Yeah, new UI. Sorry it's taking me so long to get back to PGR, by the way. I've always been madly in love with it since we stopped, but it's just the season. Can you stay a little longer? My presence is not determined by your words, but you will know when I show up relief. I like so many. Honestly, I really like Mendelssohn's Symphony No. 3 in B flat. Hermano. I like about the Liszt Rigoletto paraphrase. Check that out sometime. The allusion emphasizes the word hermano. You're right. Anyway, I sometimes have this feeling. Look at Lamia's body. She's a great fit for Reigns, don't you think? Let's move when the sun comes back. Meanwhile, the stars hang low in the night sky, sinking toward the world. Hermano means brother. Inside the ruins, one is already hibernating, the other has just begun to rest. No matter what thoughts they have, at least tonight, nothing else outside the ruins matters to them. On the other end of the ruins, dark shadows appear on the horizon one by one, wandering, crawling, walking. Let it begin. Oh yeah, this girl. No one knows where they come from. No one knows what purpose they have. Everything is brewing in silence under the stars, waiting to blossom. Not again. At our 7 o'clock. Let's take cover first. Roland and Lamia find a broken wall nearby that they can cover both of them, and hide in its shadow against the dawn light. Just as Roland expected, a few corrupted show up behind their previous position. There aren't many of them, and they look just like ordinary wandering corrupted. A few hours ago, just after daybreak to be precise, Roland didn't have any idea yet, but he and Lamia decided to head out first, trying to follow the known clues. Soon, strange wandering corrupted began to show up on their route every once in a while. They kept coming. Every time, they ended up in Lamia and Roland's way, even in the area where there was nothing to infest. Like every time in the past, the small number of corrupted do not pose any threat, but Roland feels something isn't quite right. He extends his hand, trying to control their leader to turn back, but nothing happens. What's going on? Is it because of this body, or... Just a few wandering corrupted, can't we just finish them off? So? Don't you feel strange? These annoying corrupted just keep coming. They can always find us. We changed our route many times. They came back every time, even in the areas impossible for corrupted to exist. I thought we were just lost. Whoever's behind them, I have no idea what they want. Are they just testing us? Not necessarily. They should have sent stronger forces to test us. Maybe they just wanted to change our route, so they sent those corrupted in the hope that we would avoid them. Better ask Lamia to control them if they ever show up again. I can't let her know that I've lost control of the corrupted. Alright, let's kill them all. Roland still doesn't know why his opponent sent in these soulless weaklings, but he has no time to waste on them. Hey! Roland has a plan in mind. He rushes out from the broken wall along with a still clueless Lamia. I think I just stopped because there were too many games, because I think the last time I streamed was what? Was it March or April? Or June? Well, whenever it was, I think it was like a... I forget what game was coming out, but I had to focus, I had to shift attention. No, I think it was before then. It's been at least 3 months, I think. But yeah, no, I'm back in. I think it was Final Fantasy 16. I think it was Final Fantasy 16, yeah. Pretty sure it was like a big one that I had to pivot attention for. They wipe off the wandering corrupted in no time. Looking at their remains, Roland doesn't feel victorious at all. This is happening too often, and too easy. This isn't right. What is it? What do they want from these meaningless attacks? Whether they want to get rid of us or make us leave, none of that is going to happen. Unlike humans, attrition warfare isn't going to work on ascendants. But if the opponent can control corrupted, they are probably no different. They're definitely aware that such trivial attacks are never going to pose any threat. If they send in all the corrupted together, they might at least have a chance. Which means they must be doing this on purpose for some reason. The question is, what do they want? Interesting. Just what are you mumbling? Say something that I can understand. Perhaps Roland and Lamia are staying at the same place for too long. As Roland talks, more corrupted have appeared on the other side of the road, stumbling towards them. If you do like the Hollow Knight soundtrack, which song do you like more? Like what's my favorite song? Have they come again? They must be coming from the exact same spot. I walked a large city circle just to confirm this. Roland watches the corrupted as they march forward. He already knows what to do. Lamia, make them stop. Lamia wonders why Roland doesn't do it himself, but she follows his order anyway. But the corrupted aren't stopping. Actually, their action is not impacted at all. I knew it. I like what's it called? I like the Hornet one. Oh my god, I forget. The Hornet's trio or something, I forget. Lamia's ascendant power cannot take control of the corrupted. That means the opponents possess similar abilities to control them, if not stronger. The only possible explanation is these things must represent some sort of information that the other party is trying to show us. Could it just be an out of control automatic factory? How do you explain that Lamia and I, as ascendants, both cannot control their actions? You seem to have already found an answer. Maybe. Then what are you waiting for? I don't think I need to remind you of anything. Perhaps all I need is this line from you. You always have this problem. Well, let's just try to walk into their trap. We won't get what we want just from any random scavenger or Babylonian guy. The easiest way is to ask Gabriel, but I don't think we can find him. Roland learned from the Merciful One that Alpha survived the battle, which means Gabriel is probably already dead. So we can only go to those guys behind the show. Are we really going after them? Actually, I think we're pretty lucky. They're already looking for us before we go after them. These corrupted can prove it. And I'm not going to let that chance slip. Alright. Lamia can only agree. Well then, let's trace these corrupted and find where they came from. Remember, Fortis Fortuna Adiovat. Fortune favors the bold. Roland and Lamia have been walking towards the corrupted origin amidst ruins and wasteland. Corrupted have been appearing sporadically and at an increased frequency as they move forward. This makes Roland excited. At least it proves his theory that the corrupted were dispatched from the same place. So, what will happen next? Once again, there's someone walking in front giving orders. Feels like the good old days. Hopefully this gives me a higher chance to survive. Roland and Lamia keep walking for a while, but corrupted have stopped showing up. 500 meters, 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers. The corrupted that always appear with fixed interval are now gone. What does it mean? Roland starts to wonder. Now that the corrupted are no longer showing up, they must have achieved something, which means Roland's thoughts are interrupted by the engine roar in the sky. In fact, he's expecting it. Is that it? Roland and Lamia follow the sound until it goes low in a particular direction, then becomes almost inaudible. They continue heading in that direction and finally arrive at the destination after climbing over a couple of building ruins. They see a transport aircraft with Babylonian signs parked between the collapsed buildings. Ah, this is Babylonian aircraft, right? Why is he here alone? Since it has come here alone, it is probably not carrying supplies or equipment, but they see 3 busy working figures at a crossing further away. Task force members on a mission. What the hell are you two doing? Breaking the silence, Vera closes the hollow protection on her terminal and turns to face her 2 teammates nearby. It's a door. Why didn't you just open it? Oh, could I open it? I didn't notice. Set up the gear and prepare to work. Roger. The constructs begin to take out the node device used for enhancing remote connection from the crates they've been carrying. Babylonia Task Force. What are they doing here? Are they here for her? No, can't be. Roland soon dispels the idea from his mind after thinking about that female. She doesn't look like the type of agent that would attract Babylonia's attention. Could it be us then? No, I don't think so. We haven't done anything. The last time we exposed ourselves, we were with her. Rationally, Roland knows he should stay away from the task force as they have no conflict of interest with him, especially when his main mission isn't going anywhere. But the task force must be sent here for some reason. Maybe that is related to what he wants to know. Hey, Pibea. Nice to see you again. This is just the hidden chapter of EX05. What's up, Nightstar? I am practicing my voice acting. Is it good? Do you approve? I didn't even get to audition for this. There's no need for direct engagement. Apart from someone, the rest probably won't even listen to me. But I should at least find out what they're up to. Lamia, time for you to shine. Go eavesdrop on them and find out what they're here for. Oh, me? I can't go stealthy like you. Alright. It's more like reading an audiobook. Perhaps they've transferred Murray to the Hellhounds. They're much better than you two, after all. Vera has quickly regained her composure, as well as her sarcasm. What? No, I won't allow that. You're screwing with me, aren't you? That's an improvement. At least you understand irony now. Alright, let's stop complaining. We have the Grey Raven Commandant with us. I don't like it. A mission is a mission, 21. And if someone here doesn't like it, it sure as hell is me. Fine. Understood. Lamia continues to listen for a while, but the only useful information she gathers is that the Grey Raven Commandant is involved in this mission. Once Lamia gets a hold of the approximate direction and distance of Cerberus' destination, she leaves them. They definitely have something to do here. Better let Roland know. If I can get Roland to help me to go to that place. Oh, guess I'll just have to move with him now. I see. Cerberus and the Commandant of Grey Raven. From Roland's past experiences, there's nothing they have in common, yet now they have come together. The strange combo gives Roland some weird thoughts. Are they here for Luna? Whatever they have discovered, this mission must be related to Luna. He also realizes why the corrupted are no longer showing up. Because they have already been guided on the right track to the right track. Interesting. Whoever's behind all of this, it's worth investigating. This opportunity is presented to him when he almost loses his direction. It's almost too good to be true, like a blatant trap. But Roland never fears traps. He is used to them. He looks forward to where it will take him. The only problem is the speed difference. Both constructs and ascendants can walk long distances without getting tired, but they're all based on the human body. Lamia can travel a lot faster, but Roland doesn't trust her enough. In that case... Half an hour later. This weigh's too heavy, I'm so tired. I need a break. I pulled earlier. I'll show you. If we keep going at this speed, we can arrive 2 hours earlier than Babylonia. That's a win-win for both of us. I'll stream it tomorrow. In what way is that a win-win? Even with the rein on her waist, Lamia manages to jump over a rock with incredible dexterity. But the old cart she is pulling isn't so lucky. It bounces high above the ground and lands again, along with Roland, who is sitting inside. Watch out, Lamia! I can't find another one of this if this thing breaks apart. Then don't make me pull it. Yeah, I know. It's very funny. Oh yeah, Cinderlick. Cinderlick. Hey Kazneo, what's up? Hey Fang, welcome in. Yeah, it's been a little minute. We're back though. I really want to finish up, and I keep seeing these new chapters that I really want to explore, and not being able to do it is sort of frustrating. So we back. Situation normal, maintaining cruising surveillance. Altitude 6,500 meters. This is the best height for this body. I missed the target but got to fly a little longer. Hey Liv, what's up? What was the reason you can't? I was just really busy with other games. So I'm back. But Loki doesn't like wings. I can never understand. Stop tracking irrelevant targets. I just wanted to let Loki have some fun. Plus, she was also one of the high-value targets that Mr. mentioned. She claimed she no longer had the thing, but I didn't believe her. Hey, actually, remind me. No, never mind. This is a different... Who is Cinderlick? So wait. Gabriel is still alive with the black with the black raven looking thing. And Cinderelic is like a part of a different task force not related to... Oh, Vonnegut. Yes. Okay, so she's with Vonnegut. That's right. That's right. And then Gabriel's with the black raven woman, right? Did Gabriel die? Officially? Yeah. Gabriel's dead. That's right. That's right. I remember that now. Stick to the plan. Stay focused. Your mind is easily affected by other things. That's right. Understood. I forgot my timeline slightly. Oh, I forgot I can't edit my teams now. It's a hidden... Yeah. That's right. I remember. Roland and Lamia walk past a sign with "Welcome Home" and a few unrecognizable letters. The town is surrounded by forest with borders that resemble the texture of black velvet. The morning dew soaks the air, wetting Roland and Lamia's artificial skin through leaves. The sensors send a chilling signal to Roland's mind. The moment he comes close to the town, he feels a familiar pulse. The power given to him by agents is still inside his body. He immediately understands something. Luna has been here indeed. Where is this? Oh, an interesting place. We may be able to find all the answers here, but it can also just be a trap. Roland walks forward without telling Lamia all of the truth. There are no signs of other ascendants, which is understandable. Without solid evidence, this place is just a residue of the past. Roland snaps his fingers, spinning his gun with the other hand. He abruptly stops it, then loads up the bullets. What's wrong? It's too quiet. This place can't be so peaceful. During the Golden Age, machines with artificial intelligence were widely used. In places like this where human communities used to live, no matter how much they resisted the convenience of machines, there has got to be some machines around here for public use. But it's too quiet right now. It's unlikely that the scavengers got rid of the corrupted here. A place too quiet must be abnormal. An abnormal place is where we can expect enemies. Just like Roland said, black figures begin to appear from the ruins around the town one after another. Crawling, walking, they stumble toward the two of them. Seems we still have some extra work to do before we can search the town uninterrupted. How pathetic. You look like abandoned toys. They left you behind in collapsed buildings, then used you whenever they need to. Where are your parents? Do you remember the look on their face when they threw you away? Have you ever seen those people who control you from behind the scene? Do you recall their faces? The corrupted only reply with silence, but they never stop moving. I thought so. You are but empty shells. I shouldn't have tried to talk with you in the first place. But if whoever thinks you scrubs can stop us... Go to town, Lamia. I'll engage them. This place needs some cleaning. I will remove these clowns. Understood. Roland holds the shotgun under his chain blade, getting ready to shoot. Lamia leaps on the walls of nearby buildings and climbs up with inhuman dexterity. A few corrupted want to go after her, but Roland fires the moment they jump onto the wall. Hey, I'm still here. How rude of you to ignore your guest. Bad kids will be punished by their parents. Sorry, I forgot that yours are long gone. Too bad then. I'll have to do the work for them. Even though you have no souls, you need to learn manners. Manners? You call this manners? How is this not? These soulless things still walk the earth. My courtesy is to return them to dust. He raises both weapons, then charges toward the very first corrupted. Like every easily battle... Huh? The Kuro typos. Like every easy battle in the past, Roland tears the corrupted apart in no time. Still using JP. Over time, don't get me wrong, my friend Sura is Alpha and Lucia, but I have a hard time. Doing it in another language, in English. But I'm happy for Sura very much. But I stick to Japanese. Over time, he also becomes more familiar with his new body. The path into the town is now open, but Roland isn't going forward, he just stands still. What is it? Never mind. Let's go. Lamia, you there? Yeah. I'll enter the town from the lower path to see if they left us something. Can you take care of the upper route? Okay. Roland walks deeper into the town as if Lamia did not just hesitate momentarily. I wish I was playing in English just so I could hear Sura right now, but that's alright. I'm playing as Roland anyway. Ugh, I knew it. Oh god, the sound is so low I can't hear anything. I was like, sorry. Yeah, that's what I want. I like how I haven't played in like... I haven't played in a couple weeks. I've played a little bit here and there. I like how like PGR is like riding a bike. I dabbled with him. I think I trained with him just briefly. It works, probably. What does? Oh, the phone. Go back. You can't get what you want. All of this may just be a tease from your superior. Oh. After all, they're monsters without a heart. Yeah. Yeah, Bianca is legitimately pretty amazing, I have to say. Stigmata's super cool. Wait, that's... Roland hears the sound of rubbing mechanical joints. He knows the uninvited guests has also arrived. I probably should leave. No, maybe not. What? Do you still want to look at the task force guys up close? You got it. Oh, no, Pibea. You'll see it in a second. I haven't... I did it on my own. Ever thought about contracting the punishing virus? What can I do if I don't? Leave her alone, the worst she can do is run. But if I force her to move with me when she has different thoughts in mind... The illusion makes an I knew it smile. Fine. You win this time. Roland stays a little longer to watch, then turns away. Lamia climbs onto a roof. She hears the never-ending gunshots and begins to question herself. What do I do now? The idea of running away has somehow made its way back. Perhaps she still fears Roland. But Lamia has a vague feeling that if she walks away from Roland one more time, they will never meet each other again. Why isn't this what I want? Why would I feel a little pity to leave him? Lamia starts to hesitate. She remembers the thing that keeps bothering her. Leaving is of course the easier option, but if she can guide Roland to that place during his search for Luna, because he is Roland, so he can always get things done, whether it is for Miss Luna or Lamia. Lamia purses her lips without realizing. Soon she makes her decision. I have to do this. She can run away anytime, but this is her only chance to get a powerful helper. Lamia once tried to seek help from the Merciful One, and it did not end well. Roland may be her last chance of getting that thing done. Lamia pulls her mind back from the surrounding forest that leaps briskly into the town. Yeah, I got her weapons too. I have her combo with Selena and Vera Garnet. Roland walks into the deserted town. The scene makes him somewhat uncomfortable. Retro-styled streets, houses made from stones, paved road surfaces with trails pressed by anti-slip plates on carriage wheels. Roland feels uncomfortable. What if all these traces were only added half an hour ago by the props team? What if the corrupted weren't infected by the punishing virus, but an AI mechanoid specifically designed for this scene? Roland just cannot stop thinking about these possibilities. Luna once made him believe in reality, but she's not here. You don't look very good. Look at me, hermano. What do you see? A monster, a corpse, a weakling, a lost lamb. You're probably not going to like what I'm about to say. I didn't get you here to say things I can accept with pleasure. Have I become so twisted? Oh, what about you? Are you still going to act fragile and weak? Say it. Can't you live without finding yourself a master? Do you have to let others hand the answers to you even when you can't find the answers yourself? You aren't that kind of person. At least you shouldn't be after leaving the Manhasty Real Park. No, I didn't play his interlude. You never change. Always looking for a lighthouse, a thing that can support you to continue forward. You're always seeking a purpose, but you never really think about it. After all these years, you and I both know who you are. You are not that kind of person. I suggest you find a mirror and take a good look at yourself. If we really can find one in this dull, if we really can find one in this dull place, what will I see in the mirror? You guess. You take your time. I'm not in the mood for that. Roland impales the remains of a corrupted into the wall. Some electronic structure within the remains are pressed and squeezed together by Roland's thrust, causing the body to tremble again, probably due to short circuits. But Roland has seen it too many times in his previous life, or in the Manhasty Real Park. Exaggerated hits, carefully designed and trained poses, and twisted fake deaths that were purposefully acted in front of the protagonist. They are still alive physically or mechanically. They will show up in the next scene and may portray a different way of death, but the deaths of characters they are playing have been decided. They are destined to die, so they cannot choose to live. The only option is to embrace a death that looks as real as a performance. The mechanoid remains stuck in the wall are truthful in their performances. Roland's eyelids keep twitching. This whole deja vu experience feels like a cycle of destiny. It's all too fucking absurd. Every swing of Roland's chain blade seems pointless. They aren't going to stop for fear. The death of their kin isn't going to make them any crazier. It's all but a part of a meaningless cycle. This entire mess only leaves behind chaos. Even the victor will not feel like he's accomplished anything. How absurd. Had my opponents ever felt this way? Why bother? Through the remains and ruins, he walks into the group of buildings. You look a lot better now. We still have things to do. So we're done here. What's next? Roland doesn't answer his question, but looks at the streets ahead. I don't need to worry about that. Our opponent has already prepared the red carpet. Roland looks in the distance. On a filthy wall, someone wrote, "Come this way," with red paint. Whoever wrote this, I have no idea what they were thinking, but at least I got the message. Everything about it looks like a trap. Indeed. I definitely will. Roland knows an unknown trap awaits him, but he doesn't have a choice. He can only put himself at stake, betting for 1 in a million chance. You have already missed 2 scheduled communications. My memory control threshold is within the expected value. Doesn't sound like that to me. No. Yeah, very interesting. That girl has same mind fluctuation, similar stability impairment. Interesting, very interesting. Loki. Oh, Cinderelic. Mr. sent you here. What a rare sight. I'm fighting for control, Loki. Don't you ever dream of controlling me? Of course. Mission. But can we invite more guests? Just to play together? Okay. Just don't let it interfere with your top priority. Cinderelic turns off the comm and lets out a little sigh. Miss Voodoo and Miss Loki. If they could stay forever together like this, I'll be something. It's a norm. It's hidden. Roland walks through the town, following the clumsy but straightforward messages left by the unknown opponents. They seem to have realized that Roland cannot be stopped by the trivial attempts. Apart from the occasional few that quickly vanished in sight, Roland no longer sees any corrupted in front of him. Roland silently walks on the street, following the awkwardly painted graffiti and directions. The stone-paved road is still wet from previous spring showers. His metal heels knock on the stone, leaving echoes in the ruins. Until he sees a white figure walking to a deserted but mostly undamaged mansion located deep inside the town. It has stopped in front of the mansion and seems to be waiting for Roland. They chose here of all the places. They really know it. It cannot be wrong. This is Luna's home. That being said, she only lived here while she was still a human. She left this place at a very young age. Still, Roland is reassured that the opponents aren't simply hunting for him. They know very well what this place is all about. Whatever waits me inside, I must check it out. Roland quietly walks to the white figure who is waiting outside the door. Roland walks to the white figure and realizes it is a corrupted. It just stands without giving him further information. You got me here. It stopped working. With one gentle poke, the corrupted's joints lose all strength and it collapses to the ground. Time to find out what they want me here for. Damn it, they just keep coming. Roland is observing the mansion and trying to find a relatively peaceful way inside, but the street next to him suddenly gets noisy. Soon a large shadow rushes out with a few corrupted clinging to it. There's too many of them. Roland, get them off me. It's not surprising that Lamia isn't good at close-quarter combat, considering her significantly disproportional body. I'll ask her after the fight. Roland sighs and runs towards them. Seeing Roland is confused, Lamia doesn't want to talk about it further. She quickly speaks again. I saw them. The task force we saw earlier. One of them was headed here. Which is what 21 is doing. Not long ago, Lamia enters the town from the upper route using this forest as cover. Alright, let me take a look from above. Come on, I checked. I might look scrappy, but the frame is still intact and the engine still works. It's the task force earlier. Task force from earlier. Unless I get to drive, I'll never sit inside a vehicle with you behind the wheel. Do you understand me? Fine. I'm not as petty as you. I trust your driving skill. It can't be as terrible as 21's, can it? Vera pulls the door open, sits in the driver's seat, then slams the door shut. She rests her arm on the window and waves to the other side. Command it! Enjoy the thrill as a Cerberus! The police car speeds away, leaving 21 and her cobot behind. Lamia watches the remaining task force members walk towards Roland's direction. 2 drove away and the last one is heading towards Roland. I need to tell him what happened. Sorry. Lamia eagerly tries to contact Roland, but a jitter bomb quietly crawls to the roof next to her feet. Turn back time. Lamia hears the whisper, then notice the uninvited guest below. Is that a... Oh, shit. The jitter bomb fiercely explodes under Lamia, destroying the roof structure. Lamia loses her support and tumbles down the building, landing right into a group of gathering corrupted constructs. Surrounded by corrupted, Lamia tries to control them to move aside. She extends her invisible antenna. Not moving at all. Are they controlled by another ascendant? Is it Roland? If it's him... Lamia tries to pull the corrupted constructs out of her path, but just when her hand touches one of them, all the corrupted immediately turn to her. It's crazy that they lost all their power. Now this is getting more interesting. Roland is slightly anxious, but excited after learning the news from Lamia. I don't know why, but everybody wants to lay their hands on this place. I need to endure. Once all the parties have arrived, then it will be my time to shine. Before that, I'll leave the stage to you. Go, Lamia. Find yourself a VIP seat so you can watch the entire show and decide when to join. What about you? I need to familiarize myself with the setting before they arrive. How do you know that they will come? By instinct? Or they must have a reason to let us see the task force and make me come here. But only you and I get to decide when to move on to the next episode. This is the only way to confirm what I see is real. What I seek is real, not just an illusion. Lamia nods and leaps onto a roof nearby. Are you guys okay with me just like reading? Because this is a lot of text. Okay, thank you. As fun as it is for me to practice, that's a lot. No, I appreciate that. Hey, Wendy, you're welcome into the chat. First time. How are you? I appreciate that you like my voice. Is it late? Yeah, it's 10:40 p.m. Everybody knows that I'm a speed reader from the last time I was playing. My PGR streams are kind of funny because for the most part I get pretty quiet because I'm just like reading. Yep, East Coast time. Oh man, this is the home of Luna and Lucia, built by Daddy and Mommy together. Oh. Roland's had a really interesting character development. Hey, Carl. Nice to see someone. Yeah. I'm still confused as to who they is. I assume it's Vonnegut, but I remember what happened with 21. Yeah. EX05. You know, I don't think I did, but... Oh, in this one. No, I'll go back, because they're all Hollywood movie titles, right? That was who said that? Someone said that at the very beginning of the stream. Well, the commandant was inside her mind, so that makes sense. But it was really just about Luna and his relationship with Luna. It's interesting how when the commandant touched Luna and activated that like sort of synergy between the two of them, this bond has become super profound. So this is a new frame, right? Is that why is this why he's feeling sentimental? Because that's how he used to look. Ah, this is the moment. Who's the merciful one? I can't remember. Pink-haired girl. If I have seen her, I've erased it from my memory. No, Luna. Oh, my camera. Luna stepped on my camera. Luna, off. Off. Not yet. Oh. No. Sorry. One sec. Yeah, the confused look forever. Some of the finer details of chapter 13 and 14 are a little bit blurry. I mean, not 13 because I remember it pretty clearly, but I like how he doesn't want to open the gate, but he will absolutely senselessly beat the ever-living crap out of a bunch of puppet girls. I don't really care for his gameplay. It's a little basic. It's like very unga bunga. Like I'm just like smashing the button right now. That certainly feels like the easiest frame. That's convenient. Oh god, do I have to do this puzzle again? I played the first half of this like probably a month ago. Oh god, I do. Oh fuck, I do. Hey, Poisonous Beast, how you doing? I'm glad that that video is still getting lots of traction. I enjoyed that very much. Hey, Socian, how are ya? Yep, we're back in. We're back. I gotta catch up. I have a lot of work to do. If it isn't the man himself. I wondered if you'd show up, Mr. Tsuki. Okay, fuck man, I can't remember. I actually drank my water for today. It's also a chance to show them the hanky-panky, is that what you said? Stigmata got me back in hard, Suki. Well, I'm at like peak PGR right now. I just have to keep pushing through. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's 21, right? It's crazy that while 21 was in the room, Roland is just like chilling around the corner. Like I don't love hidden chapters because you have to like go back, and so kind of I feel like sometimes it derails the momentum, but at the same time seeing this other side of the story is always so interesting to me. No, there's gonna be more. I'm gonna keep playing. Oh, chapter 16 is the last chapter with hidden. Welcome back in, Fable. How you doing? Also, everybody, like, I stream on Twitch basically every day. So, like, please feel free to come and be a part of the, like, you know, community. Trying to build a community atmosphere here on Twitch. So, it's basically my streaming home. I stream literally every day. So she's talking to, yeah, Commandant of Grey Raven, right, of course. But I will be streaming this tomorrow. I need to also keep playing Monster Hunter Rise. don't remember fighting Roland and... Oh yeah, this is Luna's room. Oh wow, look at this. Huh. I genuinely, this is still one of my like favorite games. I think this is definitely in my top 10 games, which is still like sort of shocking to me. It's really weird. I never thought that a mobile gacha game would be like one of my favorite games in my like top 20 games list. Ew, Jesus. This is not the best to be playing at 11 o'clock. $15K black cards is guaranteed to get new S ranks. The amount of S rank, yeah. The amount of black cards I've gotten. I mean, I did spend money for Bianca, to be clear, but Stigmata, but like, you could easily get it. You're right. Just a little bit of time. But it seems like you get black cards for doing anything at this point, so it's like. It's been interesting too to see, like, from chapter 13 just how much everything has kind of fallen apart. Like, everything that was set up was so clean, and then as time has gone on, I feel like actually, like, extra chapter 5 or extra 5, like, this house itself, like, shows how much everything is sort of like, Gabriel's gone, you know, Commandant went through a bunch of crazy shit, like, you know, Grey Raven has changed a bunch. Cerberus is now being built up. Like, there's that the like whole thing with Murray and this sort of like side deal. I don't remember anything about Vonnegut so much really, but like then that Black Raven type characters in there too. Like, so much has changed. You're at the start of an arc called Disaster. Oh. I just got all the what do you think of the new recommended thing? It's interesting because the Grey Raven website artifacts no longer, or not artifacts, but what the fuck are they called? I forget what they're called. They're totally different. Portraits, yeah. Memories, thank you. It's interesting what the game gives you something, and then Grey Raven gives you something else. Grey Raven's builds are better. Interesting. Well, for now, Stigmata's got the game's build. But even still, I mean, I got 3 6-tier memories, 6-star memories. That's actually kind of sweet. Come to the final hell? What the fuck? You're an early game? I would love to have you on my stream, but I also don't want you to get spoiled. No, I looked them all up. I looked them all up. I knew Stigmata was coming. I'm gonna hold off on pulling until the next alpha next. You what? How am I gonna avoid New Lamia? I mean, like, the song is, I've listened to it. I follow Vanguard on freaking. I follow Vanguard sound on YouTube, so I'm like, Lamia has a redemption arc, huh? Club, you better get the hell out of here. You're gonna get spoiled. Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal either. Like, I have no idea. But what's cool is that I didn't realize that Bianca Stigmata was where Exorcism comes from. I thought that Exorcism came from number 21. But I didn't know that Wraith came from Selena. It is a total banger. It's on my to-do list. And then the other Lucia, I think Lucia and Alpha are probably going to merge as one or something. I don't know. I don't know how that is significant, but that's a must. The Devil May Cry Alpha is 1,000,000% a must pull. So I'm taking Lee off. I think after Alpha, there's a little bit of a break for me in terms of pulling. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Hal, that's right. Marco Tinball. You're too confident, Suki. Ever since you got fast internet, you've been way off the deep end. Cage battle. Okay, so it's some sort of ascendant, some varied ascendant. Oh wait, Voodoo is... Oh wait, no, Voodoo is the black, like, raven-looking thing. Yeah, this is Voodoo. Okay, that's right. Oh, wants to recruit. Who's Mister, I wonder? Vonnegut, okay. That's right. Loki, I don't remember. They share a body. Okay. How the hell do you remember all this stuff? Okay, so this is the fight you were bitching about earlier. Whoa! Do I still got it? It's been a minute. So that must be Loki. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's right. Oh, fuck me. I'm sorry, but this game has some of the best combat I've ever played. Whoa, this music is dope as fuck. I haven't heard this one before. So this is technically number 21's theme. Oh shit. Can I do it? Come on, don't die. Don't die. Focus up. Oh, I still got it. Kramen, have you played Punishing Gray Raven? You have not. I'm sorry that I am speed reading. This is the first time you watched Zav? Now that's loyalty. You're like right in the middle of it. But actually, that's not a bad thing. Even though you don't know any of the characters, you've missed like all the like slow like lore world building that actually endeared a lot of these characters to me personally. But you could go back and experience them on your own. It's a free game. But this part is starting to get pretty good. Basically, this thing called the Punishing Virus exists. In order to combat it, it wipes out humanity, and in order to combat it, for whatever reason, young teenagers and so on and so forth, they remove their consciousnesses from their human bodies and are put into mechanical robotic versions of their bodies that are essentially impervious to the punishing virus. And you, as a human commander, for whatever reason, I can't remember why, cannot die, or are not, or no, you're given shots. That's right. You take shots in order to protect yourself from the punishing virus, and you are the commander of a group of people called the Babylonians. And then a whole bunch of fucked up shit happens. They revamped the Chapter 1 experience? Yeah, I forgot that that's why we take a serum. Wow. Hello, Croast. It's basically Lies of P, but in a cybernetic world rather than in a Belle Epoque France world. If that makes sense. And there's a bunch of waifus, and the gameplay is really good. Oh yeah, that's right. You could, oh, that's true. Actually, I'm gonna read it before I leave. That's right. The combat's really fast and tight, as you saw. Some of my favorite combat in a video game, actually. It plays out like a visual novel, kind of, but the combat's incredibly satisfying. I'll read you the synopsis if you'd like later, before I go to bed. Because I want to kind of catch up as well, without spoiling myself. I bet all of you play Nika too, don't you? Really? Wow, I'm shocked. Yeah. It's okay. I wouldn't say it's nowhere near as good as Punishing Grey Raven. Yeah, it's alright. No, I've never played. I played Nika for like 10 minutes. I will say, Punishing Grey Raven does not shy away from detailed descriptions of what's happening. I have no idea. Uh-oh. What's this? Hi, Mary. Everybody say hi to Miss Meatball. This is Punishing Grey Raven. You know this game. Uh-oh. How's the UI? Complex. I like how Roland this entire hidden chapter has been really insecure and battling with himself, and now that he meets up with Cerberus and has been fighting against Voodoo and Loki, he is back to this. Like, this statement is such an interesting statement. What an opening act. You've saved me a lot of work, let me tell you that. As for the audience who tried to sneak in without a ticket, I think a little punishment is in order, no? So now what? What's happening now? Well, this is I'm playing a hidden chapter, which is like, I don't know. Yeah, for sure. Like this chapter, Mary was all about this character Roland, who is a bad guy, kind of. It's like he's morally gray, actually. He's like chaotic. He's chaotic evil, I would say. Oh my God! Wait, Voodoo's an actual person? I thought it was just I thought she was like a machine or something. Yeah, this character is really deep. I really appreciate how three-dimensional these characters are, despite being like two-dimensional sprites. Wait, it was Loki the robot and Voodoo was the mind? Yeah, that's what. So Lamia ran away, huh? What's the truth, though? Don't do unnecessary things. It's also kind of interesting that Cinderelic can somehow control Roland's, like, sort of, you know, left and right attitude. Ah, but she's an ascendant, so she controls the corrupted. Oh, Vonnegut, okay. I also like that the narration allows us to see the internal monologue of the characters. Right. What do you think of this former colleague of yours? Gabriel. I know he died a well-deserved death, I would say. She's playing with a jitter bomb. Hmm. An actor, a knight, a stray dog, an ascendant, Luna's loyal servant. You are just who you are. You aren't anyone else, you aren't an item, you are just yourself, the one and only you in this world. Go onward, and one day you'll be able to answer me. Who are you? Your ideals, your recognition, your violence, your cunning. Maybe you need someone to rely on, some belief to follow, or a mission to give you a reason to live on. But you are unique. There's no one else like you in this world. Go, my puppy. Use them. Get what you want and tear them apart. I see. It's actually very simple. Alright. I'm going to be frank and list my price. You probably can't say no, can you? Of course. The so-called destiny is one's own choice. It is their own path taken, the blood spilled in their own hands, the words they acknowledge. Well, amaze me. Show me what's inside Santa's chocolate box. Roland looks at the gold-masked man. He no longer hates the pressure from him. From now on, everything will be his token. He will play them, use them, and sacrifice them. Well then, tell me what you want. Of course, stronger tokens are more desirable. These people in front of him make perfect tokens. Roland can send them to hell without hesitation. How will the world become when Luna returns? I want power. Yours. And mine. Of course I will give you power. What about mine? There is no need to think. Roland feels the familiar yet strange world disappear around him. He sees a tightrope connecting him and fate. Too easy. The choice is too easy. I hope you can lend me a hand when I'm in need, sir. You won't lose anything. Out of the corner of his eye, Roland sees Cinderella open her mouth, but Vonnegut dismisses her attempt. An interesting request. I cannot give you a guarantee, but you can look forward to it. Luna's initial wish was to create a paradise she could live together with her sister. But as long as the AskNet has a leash on her, Luna will never get what she really wants. I'll take it as a yes. Too easy. Way too easy. Roland knows he will still be walking the tightrope in the days to come, but he will never say no to it. Who cares about how much fate will ask for what it bestows? Roland finally understands what result means. He can now think beyond the orders and requests given to him. When the price he asks is significantly higher than his value, his life no longer matters compared with the possibility of finding an answer. Well then, welcome. With an everlasting, indecipherable look, the man named Vonnegut reaches out a hand. With a smirk of an epiphany, Roland goes to his unknown destiny. Wow, interesting. Oh. Interesting. That was a good one. I think of all of them, that and Echo Aria were definitely the best. Well, we won't talk about chapter 3, but that's pretty cool. And then look at what just opened up. Last Spark. Oh my goodness. I can't wait for the Surviving Luchum. I'm really stoked about this. And then we've got these 3 puppies too. I'm curious about these as well. Yeah, I'm really excited about Last Spark. We'll hold off for now, just because it's late for me. But I wanted to play... a little bit of that with you. Just PGR's back. We're gonna push through PGR. I want to just let me see if I can do some. I don't know how to do Norman, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know how to do this. Oh, you just kill the last boss. Of course. I see. Let's just bust out a little bit of more buffs. Okay, that's fine. God, she is a beast, bro. She is such a beast. She's crazy. Ah, so there's two. Luna. Vera. Oh. 準備完了。オーバーチュアが始まります。理解。実戦開始。Man, it is good to be back. They changed the animations for Luna because this shit is so smooth. Forgot how good she looks. Phew. All right, sweet. Let me just do one thing. I can't tell you how badly I want her skin here. Oof. Don't tempt me. I did see the live skin, yeah. Beautiful stuff. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna head to bed. Huh? Cheaper with RC? What's that? $500 skulls? How many skulls do I have now, I wonder? Hold on, because where do I see... Oh. 106. Whoa, wait. Rainbow cards? Ah. With 30 shards, you get her to double S? Really? Oh shit, you're right. Okay. That's easy. Oh god. Two months? The good news, though, is that if you think about it, I fucked up here and I started doing this. I messed up. I wasted 27 pulls here. Yeah, it's not great. I know. Regrets. Well, in any case, it's good to be back to PGR. Let's put it that way. I'll probably be streaming this tomorrow in the afternoon, after around probably 2 o'clock. I wanna try to start pushing through. I want to start pushing through chapter 15. So. So good to be back. Alright, sweet. Anyway, chat. We'll talk to you later. Thanks a ton for hanging out. I'm excited to push through. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.